morning. All right. Are we good? We shouldn't zoom in. I have not put my face on yet this morning. It has been a busy morning. I wanted to share with you a few things. Now, if you see my cats up here, I'm sorry. They just like to... This guy right here, Perseus, he's obsessed with the water. Oops. He likes to see the water running. And now he's interested in the camera. We're gonna leave him. Okay, we're just gonna leave him alone and let him do his thing. All right, so excuse the face, okay? Two things. First, I wanted to give you a life update, and second, I want it to be as real as possible, okay? A friend, a good friend asked on Facebook, hey, what do y'all think? I want to start a channel, and she's a cosmetology instructor. I absolutely encourage her to do so. Miss Gloria, shout out to you. And one piece of advice I gave her is just do it. Don't sit there and contemplate and should I? Does my hair look okay? Does my face look okay? You know, do I sound okay? What shirt am I wearing? Or record and then sit there and play it over and over like, oh, these are my flaws and everybody can see that. My ears are big, my forehead is big, my lips are crooked, No, just hit record and go. If your content is good, people are going to watch it, period. If they like you, they're going to watch you, and if they don't like you, they're not going to watch you. They're going to move on. That's not the viewer that you want. That's kind of where I stand on that. So I definitely encourage anyone that wants to start a YouTube channel, especially all my cosmetology instructors out there, that we are going to be possibly virtually teaching in some way, shape, or form. Definitely grab your camera, grab your cell phone camera, flip it around, click record, and just go. There's a lot of things that you definitely have to be mindful of, obviously, but just do it. Just start. So, wanted to start with that. The life update, excuse me, I had an orange and I was choking on it, so my throat is still kind of weird. I was watching, I typically have breakfast and I watch the news on YouTube, or not, just YouTube. And I was laughing and eating an orange at the same time, and I was choking, and so it still bothered my throat a little bit. But I've been recording a lot of videos. I just have not had time to edit and upload the content. So I want to start with this one, and this is going to be the life update. Although I had Perseus, can you move? Percy? Can you move? Break nothing. Come on, get down. Good boy, go play. Wash my hands again. Alright, so like I said, I was recording videos. Have not edited or uploaded them. That does take time to do. So I wanted to start with this one, although they're not necessarily in a particular order. And I'd mentioned this update in a previous video, which I might cut out. But anyway, while I do that, I'm going to get ready. Today I'm going to school, hence the shirt. Alright, so I'm going to be putting my face on while I do this. Getting ready. Primer. So we are in the middle of the pandemic. The numbers here in Harris County, Houston, Texas are pretty bad. We just got the news yesterday that TA said there would be two options: going back to school and also doing some kind of virtual teaching. Parents have the choice. It's tough, and the district has not yet 100% concrete announced the plan, although there's plan out. We had some surveys. The survey asked, how comfortable do you feel going back to school? And honestly, I don't feel comfortable going back to school, only because like I don't have older parents here at my house, just my husband and I. You know, we could not go visit them. Time will pass, so we'll be fine. It's not like I'm directly infecting, you know, someone of the sort normally, but I am expecting, my husband and I are having a little boy. We're super excited to bring him on board, to grow our little family. And so because I am expecting CC cream, because I am expecting now, I feel like if I go, I'm definitely putting myself at risk. I'm already 35, so already a high-risk pregnancy. You know, never in my life had I been told that I was old, except for when I went into the doctor and she told me, you're maternally aged. And then I thought, what is that? And I Googled it and I thought, oh well, it means you're old to have a baby. So I'm already high risk, and then, you know, I need to stay away from people and all that, really be extra careful. So that doesn't help the case. So because of that, I don't feel comfortable going back 100%. If it wasn't for that, yeah, you know, let's put our mask on, our gloves, and let's get going. You know me. So I just really need to get myself in order. The baby's coming November 7th is the due date, first week in November. So I need to be prepared not only for going back this semester, this school year, but in all the normal things that we do when going back to school with cosmetology, which are to, you know, get all the student permits, all the classroom arrangements, supplies, kits, things of the sort, like that normal stuff, but then also to have a virtual setup at home, so that way in case they say, okay, school's shut, y'all go home, teach from home, I have my stuff in the classroom, my homeroom, I guess, is that going to be the new word, homeroom? My classroom here at home where I can teach from, and I don't have to, you know, be 8 months pregnant and trying to haul things around. I've already got that set up here at the house for whatever may come up. And then I have to be ready at school so that if we do teach to school, right now it is set that teachers are going to be going daily to school to teach there. I'm ready there too. Then I have maternity leave around November, December. I don't know how long that'll be. Haven't decided yet. So it's just stressful because of the baby, just, you know, in general. But then adding this whole COVID thing on top, it kind of makes it really scary and stressful. So that's where I stand. That is my update of life, where I am in life. And so because we have been on lockdown since, not lockdown, but we've been in the house since spring break, I have not gone clothing shopping, so my clothes don't fit. And I put my Converse on this morning and they don't fit either. Supposedly your feet grow. Did not know that. My feet have grown at least half a size. So, you know, I really don't make myself cute or fix my hair, do my makeup a lot, because y'all know I already don't do that. Would rather use my time elsewhere. But, you know, when you lounge around the house, you really just don't do those things. So, very light makeup, not going anywhere other than the school. I'll be the only one there, so not like I'm going to see anyone. Well, only one in my department, my area. So I just need to look decent, so in case I run into someone, I don't scare somebody. This morning when I got up, I did my yoga, my prenatal yoga. Today was just 15 minutes, so that was not bad. And then I had breakfast. I have my honey bunches of oats, which has a lot of iron in it, by the way. And then I cleaned up around the house a little, and then I showered, and here I am. That's all I've done. And it's taken me 2 hours. One thing when you are expecting is that you are slow. And that is not something that I am used to, because it's not something I'm used to. I'm usually a mile a minute in 100 different directions, and it's just not been that way. So, hair-wise, we're not gonna do, I probably can put a hat on. Yeah, we're not gonna do anything to the hair. Not interested. Alright, so this is it. Ooh, I've got my I've got my blush color melt. I'm gonna put a little bit on my cheeks. I'm just gonna draw them on. Y'all, I don't like to use sponges because I have to wash them. I don't have time for all of that. I don't like to use brushes because I'm usually in a hurry. Rosy cheeks, and I'm done. I ordered some more Arbonne stuff, which I think, I haven't checked yet, but I think have come in the mail today. So today we're doing mail time as well. I'm gonna eat some more fruit before I go. Probably pack me a lunch and then be on my way to the school. And I want to take you guys to show you kind of what the classroom looks like after summer cleaning by the custodial staff, and kind of what the plan is for the school year. There are tons of other videos that I have already pre-recorded on what I have in my bins here at the house for virtual teaching, and I want to share those with you as well. So let's get our day started. Alright guys, so this is it. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh. I'm gonna have to move. Oh my gosh, look at Miss Amy's desk. Just have to fix that. Okay. Well, here we are. You see my belly? My clothes don't fit, and I haven't been shopping, so I really don't have clothes to wear. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm tired. I'm gonna take my mask off because honestly it is hard to breathe in here with a mask. It's a little concentrated. I should have brought extra water, but okay. Oh, it's the belly bump. All right, so let's turn the lights on so I can kind of go through and show you what all we're going to be working on. All right, so I would love to have this entire space for a classroom, but you know, that's not something that is available. That's Miss Amy's room. First thing that I will do, just to make it kind of feel more like I'm kind of more my space, is that I'm going to go ahead and close off the partition, and then that way I can go ahead and get started. So in the summer, what they do is they come in and they clean everything, the floors. Usually we have to take all that stuff down, everything on the wall, but this year I didn't, just because the corona thing. Just kind of take essentials, but so you can see like the printer's moved. Of course, all the desks and tables and chairs are all moved. We have the filing cabinet, you know, all these kinds of things that have been moved. And then of course, you know, all my bins and everything's up off of the floor. So it definitely is a mess when you come back in. Luckily, we do not have the kind of floors that you have to buff. So they just pick everything, they pick everything up and then just move it from one side of the room, because all of this stuff, honestly, was on that side of the room. And then So first they clean this side of the room, and then when they go to that side of the room, they move all the stuff over here. So that's why it's all out of place. So definitely I thought I need to get in here. I know I look a mess, I'm sorry. I definitely need to get in here while my belly bump is not that, I mean it's big, but it's not that big. I'm out of breath and I need to take my shoes off because my feet grew and my shoes don't fit no more and my toes are squished. Anyway, so y'all, being pregnant is not easy, I'm gonna just say, okay? I'm alright with this happening just one time. So that's what I'm gonna do. My plan is to do as much as I can. Of course, no heavy lifting. My mom, Ms. Martinez, would kill me if they knew I was lifting things. But just pushing things to their spot where they need to be. I need to go ahead and set up my desk, do all the connecting of the cables and computer and all that. Right now that I can get on my hands and knees and my belly's not really, it's in the way, but not in the way. So today my goal is to try to put things where they kind of need to go, and then we'll go from there. I had gone to my brother's food truck to get a fajita hot dog, actually the hamburger, but they don't open till 1, and it was just 11. So I stopped by Taco Bell, no, Jack in the Box, and I got the tiny tacos, y'all. The tiny tacos are legit awesome. I probably shouldn't have because it's not very healthy. I just thought it would be a little appetizer. I'd just get a tacos and get the 2 tacos, but then I got the tiny tacos and it kind of filled me up because I kind of ate the whole box. So anyway, yeah, that happened. So yeah, it's almost 1. I won't go till later probably to get the hot dog, and so I'm full, out of breath, tired, hot because the air's not on, but I did bring some water, some ice water, and they close at 3, I believe, so I have just a few hours to get done as much as I can without overdoing it, and then after my room is done, then I'm going to go into the closet, and then I'm going to go into the office and then closet. That's important because, again, I want to get that done now that I'm at 1 weeks, I lost count, opposed to when I'm, further along. So wish me luck. I'm not going to record in between and all that because I'm not going to have the time, and honestly I don't have the energy, to be completely honest with you. But I will record when I'm done, and then, I'm on a time crunch too. As far as the decorating goes, I will decorate once. So I'm definitely going to have to take into consideration like storage. I used to have these here for the students' supplies. For sophomores and for freshmen, I had these bins, and then I had the student station here. I don't know that I'm going to have that this year, simply because I need to take into consideration sanitation and all of that stuff, like class sets of things. And then, of course, the brushes and the pens and pencils and such. So I'm going to have to figure something out. I don't know what, but I'm going to have to get really creative. Probably spend some money because I want to have that done before school starts. I don't have to wait on a budget to buy what I need. I just need to buy it. I just want to buy it. This is going to be heavy to move. It's not that bad. So yeah. So then once the furniture's kind of put back in place, then I will do the whole, how am I going to conduct a classroom as far as like sanitation and 6 feet apart and all that good stuff. The class sets of things, how we're going to work through that, what my system is going to be for this year. I don't even know if we're really gonna be here, but I just want to be ready. I don't want to, especially because I'm gonna be super pregnant later, I don't want to be waiting till last minute to try to figure things out. I forgot my charger, dang it, for music. But anyway, so, all right, well, that's what I have. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. Going on my computer. I forgot my charger. Alright, I said I wasn't going to record, but I can't not record, right? Tell you what I'm doing. So the partition is closed now. Okay, I still have my Skills USA square here, or I guess it's a rectangle. All my school announcements, like fire exit and such. I still have this section done, and then my work on point. That's there. But what I did is the mannequin stand box was in that corner. It was really heavy, so I dumped everything out. And I usually do this at the end of the school year, but I went ahead and do it today. Did my inventory. So I should have 25 of these stands. They should have my classroom number on them. And I should have 25 extra extenders. So I went in the hallway that had some boxes, and so I counted my extenders. I'm not going to take these off, it's fine. And then I'm going to go ahead, roll the table over here, and I'm going to place my stands like so. I did go ahead and bring my rolling carts over. I do need to do inventory on those, although I'm not going to do that today. You can see it's all mixed up, but I do need to make sure I have 25 of everything here. So I do not include my teacher one. I usually don't have a full 25 students in my class. It's usually less, but I do not include a teacher one in here. I have my own, I use a tripod, so I don't use a mannequin stand. So that is what I'm doing with the stands. Okay, so let me show you so far what I have on this corner. So this is this corner that has a sink, okay? I just got to fix that because it's a little crooked, but I'm going to leave that decoration there. And then I don't know that I'm going to put anything above here this year except for something like, usually I have my rules there, but this time it's going to be about sanitation and washing hands and that kind of postings. And then I just have my board here. I might change up my lettering here. Not sure. If I have time, great. If not, this is just gonna stay. I did get rid of the book cart, returning that to the library since I've had it for 2 years. Checked out, turning that back in, doing something different with that, and then really just creating the space because usually here it's very crowded. I might put a table here. I'm not sure, but usually I have the students come in and they get all of their supplies and things out of their bins, so I might have to social distance them, especially because it's going to be a long line out here for them to clock in. So I might have one station there, one over there, one over here. I don't know, we'll see. Alphabetically or per class period, I'm not sure. So this is kind of what this corner's going to be like this year. Very just simple. And then here I have just about done with my sink area. So of course we have our paper towel here. We go through paper towels like crazy. So I do have my 2 extra rolls back here. Tissues, Barbicide bin, hand soap, and then I have extra hand soap because we go through it like crazy. And this is like a foam, like a more gentle type, and this is more like Dawn heavy duty. So I have that. And then there I'm going to put hand sanitizer. I need to get a new little scrubber. I need to put that on my list. So that's what's going to go on top. Don't think I'm going to put anything else up here. Down here, of course, I've got my broom and dustpan, trash can. I've got my emergency bucket down here. I'm going to get my red emergency folder later. I'll probably put that there to the side. And then I got these 2 little bins from the dollar store. But here I do have my barbicide solution, my Windex and then my board cleaner because our whole wall is dry erase. So I have that. I have my refills in the back. Gloves. I'm going to need to get a dispenser for the gloves or a little bin or something. I've got my barbicide wipes, my extra liquids. I went ahead and labeled them and I've claimed them just to make sure that I have what I need for at least the start of the school year. I made sure that there is plenty in the dispensary for my co-teachers. I didn't, if there wasn't enough or just one, I didn't hog it. So I made sure there's plenty for at least each of them to get at least one. So that is my cleaning spot there. Okay. So we shall continue. I gotta get this stuff where it goes. I don't know what I'm gonna start with. Probably those trophies. Putting them, I don't know. Let's see where I go from here. Alright guys, so we have come to 2:47, almost 3 o'clock. My feet are hurting. I did take my shoes off because my feet grew, I guess, and my shoes don't fit anymore. So I've just been in socks and my feet are tired. So, and then I'm hungry too. And my drink is really sweet and I just want some extra water to put in it. And I don't have that here. My refrigerator is still up on the counter, not plugged in. So, microwave and all those other heavy things back there in the back. So I really can't move anything. And like my printer, I wanted to get all of that set up, move my printer over, and then deal with the whole cable thing. But it's too heavy, so I can't move it. So I just kind of those are the heavy things that I'm going to get my husband to help me with. I did just put the student station back and the trophies out, but it's just there for their place, but not because they're going to stay there or because I'm done with them. The tables, I went ahead and put the tables out. I try to space them best as I could. So, I don't know. We'll see how many students. I have to see how many students I have. I put my treasure box back, just putting things away. My table setup, I put 2 tables this year. I had 2 last year, but 2 this way, because students love to come up to me and let's say I'm sitting there, students will literally come up to my desk and hover over me to ask questions, which I typically don't mind, but I just want to make sure I create enough space between me and the student if they come ask me something or they come to my desk. So that will be my setup for today, or for this year, I think. I need to get new of this covering because I like the black tables. It's great for recording, and I just like the black. I'm going to make a skirt. That file cabinet needs to go here. I'm going to get 2 shelves or 2 rolly shelves there for my lesson bins for 9th and 10th grade. And then the refrigerator will go back here with the microwave. Just debating on these 2 cabinets because then my feet when I sit down, and I need to see if the cords will reach or do I need to buy longer ones. And then I had a little mat that I bought to put over the cord so I wouldn't trip. And I can't find it, so I'm sure it's somewhere, maybe in another room. And then I've got all this space, but the printer will go there. Maybe I'll move the printer, I'm not sure, but the printer will be there somewhere. And then I'll have the space to work with and those cabinets. I did lose that cabinet a little bit, or that shelf a little bit, just because the tables are there, but I'll put stuff there that I don't use regularly, so we'll be all right. And I really want to take this chair home with me because it's so comfortable compared to the chair I have at home. So I'm going to go ahead and head home. Tomorrow I will tackle this. I'm going to look for the mat right now before I leave, and I'm going to clean up all the dust and stuff on here, regroup all of that, set up my camera gear. I'm going to order an overhead camera rig to put over this table so that way when I record, it's going to be a lot easier and I'm not going to have to be moving things around, unplugging and plugging things back in like I did last year. So I like this L-shape scenario here because then students can't get through. They do tend to want to come here, but once the refrigerator is there, they'll be a little bit closed off, and this year I'll just tell them not to come over. And then if they want to use the phone, I'm going to put the phone on my desk this time instead of on top of the fridge. And then if they need to use the phone, they need to go to the reception counter. So I don't feel like I got a lot done. Normally I would get a whole lot more done, but for what I did today and as slow as I moved, I did pretty okay. But I'm tired, I'm hungry, and time to go. It kind of looks like it's gonna rain, maybe, possibly. And it's really warm in here because the air's not on, which I'm okay with that. I was prepared. But definitely tomorrow I might wear shorts, maybe, possibly. Longer shorts, just because it's so warm. So, just tip for new teachers before, and I know this whole COVID thing, we kind of shut down just in the quick jip, but definitely at the end of the school year, label all of your stuff. Put your room number or your room number and name, or name. Room number is best, or both actually is best. Label it, like just get a little piece of Scotch tape, put your label, your name, or you can actually put nice labels and just permanently leave them on there. That's nice too. And that way when the custodians are putting things back, they know what room things go in. And at the beginning of the school year, when everybody starts to come back, if someone's redoing their room, their room, they find something that's not theirs, they say, oh, whose is this? Oh, here's a label on it, let me go return it. If they're nice. Sometimes people will keep things. So label everything, just to be fair. Yours is yours and mine is mine. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and head out. Probably not going to record anymore today, but thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. I will do another recording tomorrow, and I will start to upload all those other videos. So it's not going to be any particular order. Again, just trying to be as real as possible. Life is crazy right now with all the online trainings. I still have 4 classes I have to do. 1 I'm going to try to get done tonight, and so yeah, maybe I'll upload today. Maybe I'll upload August 1st. Who knows? We'll figure it out. But sorry for the craziness of the videos and all, but I hope that this helps somebody, gets somebody some ideas, and encourages you to be creative and kind of, get a little bit excited for this school year, regardless of how we're going to start. So remember, get ready for your classroom and get ready for your homeroom. I'm going to call it a homeroom. So thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.